It began with the shot. It was embellished by a 69-point single-game outburst. It was 11 straight games that Chicago had bullied the club from Cleveland. But not unlike a boy who finally stood up to his big brother, these Cleveland Cavaliers are making the world champions take notice. Yes, Michael Jordan has continued with his punishing onslaught. In the past, that was enough needed to force a meek surrender. But the Cavs now refuse to back down. Newfound guts and determination has sparked their cause, while leaving the Bulls in disbelief. In Game 4, the Cavaliers out-hustled and out-muscled as they tied this best-of-7 series at 2-all. Their confidence has grown. They believe an upset is possible. Can Michael Jordan now rally his teammates to perform at their level of championship excellence and to once again beat the team they once dominated? The answer is coming up next. Went to the turnaround. Handled by Nance, who comes off a very strong performance in Richfield. Twice, yes. And the Cavaliers off to the 2-0 lead. Had a 15-rebound game on Monday. Michael Jordan. Craig Elo felt that he was shoved. It's a 3-on-2. Here's Sanders. Cavaliers had hit only 1 of 7.
Michael Jordan and Paxson just take it off down the floor. They put it in Pippen's hands early.
Oh, beautiful move by Jordan.
Anticipating help from certain areas when Michael Jordan has the basketball. Obviously, there was a breakdown that time.
And Mark Price, and 2. Here's Pippen. Scottie Pippen in the second half, and as we mentioned earlier, was upset about not being part of the offense. Good job by Grant on Nance. Shot clock at 4. Grant off the steal. Here's Pippen feeding Grant for the reverse. Rebound Pippen. On the Cavaliers, preventing fast breaks. Jordan was stopped. Nance got a piece of it. Here's Elo moving on Paxson, and the foul is called. Lose. He is not out there to put in 20-plus ball games. Jordan, nice jump hook. Reminded us as Doherty was stripped. Elo on the recovery. And Elo able to score. He reminded us when point lead, just under 5 remaining in this first quarter. Sanders off the nice lead thrown by Craig Elo.
2 times he's gotten to the rim and gotten some bad rolls.
Mark Price with his 3rd field goal. You can see as Jordan goes to the hoop. What extension by Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan to make this crowd wake up. Although the decibel level didn't reach all the way to the top, that one there brought them out of their seats a little bit.
3:50 to go in this first quarter. Twice, yes, 8 points. Pippen taking Williams off the dribble, then got it to Grant.
And get somebody else involved in the Chicago Bulls offense.
A timeout called by the Cavaliers. Yes, the Cavaliers have certainly done a nice job. Doherty was blocked.
All begins with shot blocking and defense. Doherty trying to come up on the other side of the rim, rejected. Down the other end, trying to split 2 defenders. Pippen just loses control of the basketball. Mark Price comes up with it.
Who just checked in, gets to the loose ball and leads Pippen. And minute remaining in the first. Jordan takes the hit. Nance came over to cut the alley, and the crowd reacting in sardonic fashion. Consecutive points. Livingston with the inbounds for Grant. Time running down. Here's Hodges with a rare drive.
With just a few seconds remaining, it makes everyone happy, and you realize the importance of preparation.
I would say that about many of your statements. Here's Brandon. Of the telestrator, Mike Fratello and Bob Richard. Michael Jordan is now 4 of 10, but Scott Williams able to convert. Lead 26-24. Michael Jordan unleashing. He has 12.
Known he has that ability to do that. Mike Sanders, when he gets on a roll, pretty good 17-foot jump shooter.
And Paxson, also pretty good jump shooter. Sanders off the fake. 3-on-2 led by Pippen. Price trying to use the pick, then goes pick and roll with Doherty. Rejected by Scott Williams. So lost the handle. Here's Price. Rejected again by Williams.
The ability to change shots. Normally it's Cleveland, it's number one in the NBA, but now Chicago, the one shot blocked by Williams, and then the second one, and he doesn't care whether it's a big guy or a guard. He takes no prisoners, just go after it, change and block. They're averaging 16 shots a game in the first 3 games.
Here's Jordan. Yes. So Jordan played on a switch by Sanders. That won't count. Sanders with the foul in this first half. Jordan. Oh, he left Elo standing. The Bulls with a fast break. Michael Jordan able to convert.
It's going to take the team on his shoulders and carry him. This man is certainly not afraid to be the one. Jordan with the quick step and move to the basket. Then in transition, up over the top of Mark Price for the finish.
They still have 10. And Jordan misses again. Rebound, Scott Williams. Now 6 seconds.
And second quarter, 14-zip in favor of Chicago.
Nice fake by Jordan.
Signal Craig Elo, stay down on the ball fakes. Make him make some jumpers from the outside. Don't get up in the air.
Pippen with his 4th field goal. At the guards, Darby, Nance, and Sanders up front. And Price does it again, this time from 3-point land.
Well, Michael Jordan down low, shows the ball, gets the defensive man to elevate, and then from there it's just clear sailing to the front of the rim.
Jordan, wild shot. Horace Grant able to convert.
And then it was up to Jordan to create something. Here, he just throws a reverse lob pass, which scores.
The ball's converging on Nance. Nance hanging in with the 4 fouls. Paxson hit the deck. Price for 3. Mark Price hitting his second 3-pointer. Elo, that's a 3-pointer. At first, the official.
Initial signal was a 2, then they changed it to the 3.
The Bulls by 2. Jordan going glass.
Michael, fadeaway jump shot from 20 feet. You got to put it on the floor, take it to the basket.
Cartwright, yes. Sanders battling for position with Pippen. Price swinging away. Oh, what a shot by Mark Price.
Very much as they normally do during the course of the regular season, or as they did during last year's playoffs.
Grant with the putback for the foul. Jordan ejected. Fine $5,000. Here's Price for 3. Mark Price on fire. They've hit on 4 of 4 from downtown. Here's Jordan to the left hand. Shot clock down to 6. Doherty. And Pippen to the boards. Lost it. Ferry for Williams. Back to Ferry. And he blew the layup. Williams on the follow.
To what his role is, coming off the bench, he'll be a very good basketball player, doing his job, being a good defender, boxing out, knocking out a few open shots, and a very good passer.
The basket counts. It's a goaltend on Livingston.
If the ball is on the glass, you cannot take it off. But
straight game. Here's Armstrong. Yes. And that is his first. Price throwing up the 3. Elo for Doherty. And for Brad Doherty.
Just got to lay it up there soft, hope for the best.
Michael Jordan. Yes. 2 seconds. Ferry. He's fouled. It counts. Danny Ferry with the basket, and he will go to the line. Able to hit on the drive. Paxson called for the foul, and now Ferry will go to the line. We'll go to the 3-guard setup. Here's Livingston. Livingston was
saying that he may have injured his knee. Livingston takes the bounce pass after the pick and roll and then elevates up over the top of Ferry. But is Pippen too big for Battle to stop? Can they get Pippen close enough to take advantage of the size?
Scott Williams with his first. At least he's listed at 6'2". Nice play. And Pippen able to reject Battle. It's several of those were tips and putbacks. And he had played so well the other game. Jordan off the steal. The triple pump, yes, and it counts.
Basket, the bounce pass, couple pump fakes in here to get the defense in the air, and then the conversion. When Jordan walked over, he made...
Pippen jumping out, nearly came up with it. Nance is rejected. Jordan going right at battle. Rebound, Pippen. Tonight, a margin of 10. Elo going strong to the basket, turned back by Grant. Here's Jordan with Armstrong.
By the Chicago Bulls, the defense of the Bulls, 10 block shots in this game already. And then the ability to change ends of the floor and get quick scores. If you play with Chicago and let them get the runs.
Front line. Here's Nance, rejected by Grant, and they'll jump it up. Another block for the Bulls. That's the third for Horace Grant.
Time they were shooting under 38%, and they have it on their mind that when they make a move, the quickness of the Bulls. Price is struggling now with the bad ankle, can't escape, and Elo being guarded by Jordan. Another turnover.
What a play by Jordan. Pippen has 14. Grant with a steal. Price with the 3-on-2, stopped by Pippen. No backcourt violation because it was knocked to the backcourt by Pippen, but a foul.
5 points. I take that triple-double line right now. 14 points, 13 rebounds for Scottie Pippen.
Michael Jordan.
Williams, his third
Jordan
penalty.
feels it, knows he can get in the seam off Elo almost any time he wants. It's just a matter of whether or not there's going to be help coming over, and then Jordan with the basket.
Of 83. Grant from Pippen. There's Armstrong. Good play by Brandon. Got a piece of it. Sanders lost it. Pippen for Jordan. He blew the layup, but it's put back. Scott Williams.
Bounce, numbers on the break for Chicago.
Look out, Armstrong. Yes, it counts. A foul committed by Brandon.
A lot of jump shots. If you don't have your main big guys in there to crash the offensive boards, that Chicago is going to get out on the break. The finish by BJ. He likes it.
Bobby Hansen, a 9-year man out of Iowa. Here's Nance. Quarter for the Cavaliers. Livingston. Facial and the foul. They wipe out for Chicago. And the onslaught. King has come on for the first time up front, along with Livingston, who's spinning and hitting. 9 o'clock Eastern time starts. Both nights. Kerr with the bucket.
Fans may have gotten a little too comfortable.
Whoa! Stacey King with a flagrant, no question about the intent. And Steve Kerr with some words for King. Look out, Ferry wants to get a piece of it. The Bulls off the bench. The Cavaliers also involved. A little payback from Stacey King. No question about the intent. With King clobbering Ferry. That's a flagrant. That also means ejection for Stacey King.
The 2 free throws, the ball out of bounds, not necessarily an ejection. This one, where the official feels there's intent to harm or unnecessary roughness taking place, the ejection, 2 free throws in the ball, back out of bounds again.
Stacey King, ejection.
Ferry fighting Phils, and the foul called on Livingston.